all you're going to do with the roots is you're going to put x minus in front of each one. Okay? And then you're going to FOIL the two together. So foiling, you could do it box method. X minus 1 and x minus 4. So that would be x squared minus x minus 4x and 4. And when you add these two together, you get x squared minus 5x plus 4. Does everybody see what I did? Or you could FOIL it. First would be x squared. Outer would be negative 4x. Inner would be negative x. And last would be 4. So you would have x squared minus 5x plus 4. Do it either way you want. They want to know the quadratic equation that would have those two roots. And your answer is going to be x squared minus 5x plus 4. That is the quadratic equation that has 1 and 4 for its roots. Got it? How do you check this in the calculator? The best thing to do is, because I think you're going to make a mistake of foiling if you make a mistake anywhere, unless you forget the sign. But here, you're going to put that in your first y equal. So you put x minus 1 parenthesis x minus 4 in your first y equal. And in your second y equal, you put the final answer. Go ahead and do that in your calculators. Your y column should be the same. The other thing you can check really quickly is go to second window and type a 1. Second window, type a 1, and go back to your table. And you see how you have a 0 at 1? Now look at 4. Do you have a 0 at 4? That means you have found a quadratic equation with zeros at 1 and 4. Do you understand that? You're good. So what do you think you put here in parentheses?
X plus 2.
Very good. X plus 2?
And then x plus 5.
Very good.
I'm smart.
Very good. So you're going to FOIL this, and this is going to be x squared plus 5x
Wait, what number is this again?
plus 3, 2x plus 10, and that would be x squared plus 7x plus 10. And you're going to compare that to x plus 2, x plus 5, and you're going to check your roots. That at negative 2 there's a 0, and at negative 5 there's a 0. So go ahead and do all that checking. Your answer is x squared plus 7x plus 10. Right, so this one's a little bit more difficult, but it's not a big deal. This one you would do x plus 1/3, right? And x minus 3. But do not FOIL that with a fraction. What you're going to do before you FOIL that is multiply this guy by a 3 to get rid of the fraction. You multiply it by the denominator. So this is going to be 3x plus 1 and x minus 3. And now you FOIL that. So this is going to be 3x squared, I'll do that in a second, minus 9x plus x minus 3, which is 3x squared minus 8x minus 3.
Is this 5?
It is 5. Oh, it's negative 3. Well, it's 5 with a twist. I'm not changing it now. So we got 3x and 1, and x and negative 3. So that's going to be 3x squared. 1 times x is x. Negative 3 times 3x is negative 9x. And negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. And you combine those two, and you get the same 3. 3x squared minus 8x minus 3. And then you put it in the calculator. And change your workbook to say positive 3 on that one. Go ahead and change your workbook to say positive 3.